Hello guys, and welcome to episode 21 of my Armored Fury campaign in WARNO, playing on the PACT side. Previously, we demolished the rest of the enemy forces on the right flank, leaving Hannover pretty exposed. We closed the bubble there as well with the recon, and all of our movement is done. So unless I really want to push it hard in the center here, I think we're sort of good to move on to the next turn. I am still considering this. I kind of left it to deal with the right side before. I think if I destroy, say, like this, we sort of total victory them, and we go auto-resolve that. Fine, right? So they're going to be disorganized now, but we should destroy them. Oh, we didn't. Oh, see, that's what I was worried about. If I come up here and we attack like this, auto-resolve that, and then I move these guys forwards, and we engage. We'll have to engage this unit. So that's auto resolve for a total victory. Everything's disorganized here, but because they're disorganized as well, I don't think they can, push back and attack us. Fingers crossed. If I move this in the way here, technically we should be able to use that to help defend. I think we'll be all right. Let's have a quick look at the casualties, and then we'll move on to the next turn. So casualties for us, we've lost 0 battalions, 729 soldiers, 29 artillery, 187 tanks, 6 aircraft, 12 helicopters, and 126 support units. NATO side, they've lost 47 battalions, 13,444 soldiers, 293 artillery, 1,145 tanks, 14 aircraft, 137 helicopters, and 3,313 support units. I feel like this turn was absolutely brutal for the NATO side, more than many of the other turns we've had so far. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. All right, let's go next turn. Fingers crossed. Yeah, they didn't attack. Good. So I was a bit worried this Royal Green Jacket might just destroy all of those, but it didn't, so we're okay. We can just finish that off with our tank unit here. And that's going to open the way for us to move all the way through. We can also move up this tank unit, destroy that one. And then, yeah, we're just pushing up here. So the one thing I am a little bit concerned about with the end turn is they just popped all of these units out of nowhere. So that's a bit of a pain. On the left flank, things are starting to look a little bit sketchy, especially since they put the 4th Royal Tank Regiment over here. And a lot of these units are still kind of low on fatigue, so I'm not sure I have the units to stretch. I could move my tank unit here. That might be okay. We'll have to start maybe on that left side. This is good. Obviously all of these units are just going to be able to zoom up the road and straight into this gap that they've created. So maybe this is going to be the axis that actually reaches Hannover, because they've decided to block this right flank. They're definitely blocking the left flank pretty hard. First things first, let's just make sure I don't forget to set up this AA. Do that. Wonderful. And then we'll go back to the left side here. So it looks like it's going to be a battle between the 4th Royal Tank Regiment and whatever else they bring in. It's going to be something like that. And I'm considering, since we can probably see the AA, and that AA I don't think is up, is it? No. We can see this AA. I could bring in some aircraft for this as well. Just to, not necessarily to fight with, but just to give us some extra points to work with. That says major victory. That's a shame. It's probably an auto-resolve then, isn't it? Alright, let's tactical battle. Oh really? There was another unit of anti-air. What did we lose? Another MiG. Alright. Yeah, we're just going to run them down. Simple as that, really. So, T-64s in this battle. Good, because it means that we're just going to wipe out all of the units from this Royal Tank Regiment, which, right, rather than it being spaced between all of the others, it's all going to be part of, like, all the damage that we deal is going to affect them, which means that on the campaign map they're going to lose a lot of strength, and I won't have to worry so much about my flank overall. Off we go. We'll bring up some recon and stuff in a moment. Just wanted to get the tanks on the move. We've got the BRMs I can bring in, so we'll do one for the middle. We'll do one for the left.
Экипаж танка к бою готов. Товарищ командир, я броня. Цель обнаружена. Экипаж танка к бою готов. Жду новых указаний. Вперед! Огонь с коротких!
I am very surprised we cannot see whatever that is.
Боекомплекта больше нет. Экипаж танка к бою готов.
But you gotta bring recon.
Жду новых указаний. Сдаем назад. Аккуратно. К бою готов. Хорошо горит. Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Сдаем
Crazy.
назад. Аккуратно.
Just spam swing fires.
Еще бы чуть-чуть и... Торможу. По местам.
Okay, well those all survived, so we kind of got lucky there. These ones are good for now as well. Gotta wait for the recon. Don't have any smoke left for that.
Я броню. Торможу. Жду ваших указаний. Быстрей, поехали. Жду новых указаний.
Just get a BMP over here. I will leave a couple of these forwards to take advantage of the recon now that we have it in position.
Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Жду новых указаний. Молодец, наводчик. Жми назад. Проверка связи. Прием. Задним ходом марш. Вперед. Огонь с коротких. Громко и четко. Я наружу. Отвернем. Здесь наблюдательный пост. Хорошо горит. Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Торможу. Хорошо горит. Я броня. Давно хотел посетить капсулу.
I'm just speeding up because it's rather like inconsequential battle in the grand scheme of things. Like I said, it does help my right flank a little bit, but we will
Проверка связи. Прием.
Впереди противник. Нам поворачивать?
make short work of this battle, so yeah, I might as well speed it up.
Товарищ командир. Жду новых указаний. Нормальный герой. Пошел, пошел, пошел. Давно хотел посетить кап-страну. К бою готов. Болванка в танк ударила. Давно хотел посетить кап-страну. Враг перебит. Танки.
Swing
грязь
fire is
не
an
боятся.
issue.
Экипаж
The
танка
BV might be able to
вперед.
engage it
Огонь с коротких.
sooner.
Экипаж танки грязи не боятся. Болванка в танк ударила. Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Задним ходом марш. Ищем цель. Огонь по готовности. На связи. Сдаем назад. Аккуратно. Хорошо горит. Стой, движение на горизонте. Жду ваших указаний. Жду новых указаний.
Some of these angles on the 80 gems are wild.
Понял. Меняю позицию.
Sneaking them through all the gaps. Ah, that one didn't reverse in time, should have just smoked.
Понял. Вступаю в бой. Удивить. Стой. Сперва нужно осмотреться. Сдаем назад. Аккуратно. Проверка связи. Прием. Так точно, товарищ командир. Еще торможу. Хорошо горит.
Okay, good. Swing power down.
Двигаемся скрытно. Вперед! Ищем цели.
Война войной, а обед по расписанию. Не застрять бы в
Движение на горизонте. Еще бы чуть-чуть и... Сдаем назад.
A lot of javelins about, just when I'm not actually using the aircraft, isn't it?
Цель обнаружена.
Probably end up losing them.
Хорошо горит. Разведпост в вашем распоряжении. Быстрее, удиви. Давай назад. День по местам. Стой, сперва нужно... Жду ваших указаний. Назад.
The PMP1 leader. Okay, feeling brave. Sure thing. Alright, 61 kills, 5 losses. Yeah, unfortunately we lost that one. Otherwise it's okay. Pretty simple battle. Left flank secure for now. Alright, that's a 6 out of 8 fatigue. Gonna slot him in there. And these are both 5 out of 8. I think I could probably just attack the artillery. Give me a major victory anyway. Like wiping that out would just be handy. Let's just auto-resolve that. It's gonna be a total victory. We lost 5 infantry on that attack, and it didn't destroy them. Wow. Felt like we got shafted a little bit there. It's a shame. Okay, so these aren't going to be able to attack again for another couple turns, but yeah, I think this is just like a holding force now. Like we're holding all of these guys in position so that we can flank them. Because there really isn't enough fatigue for me to get through without some serious movement of forces. Because in this sort of situation, right, they're going to expect me to go bam, bam, maybe like artillery plus, so like everything's just going to be like total victory. But I want it to not be total victory. If I attack this unit with my tanks, we got 2 Baruses. What are the range on those? 2,600. Strellas, 2,800. Yeah, that's maybe a bit much. What about doing it this way? So that says it's going to be a draw, plus artillery, plus air support. And we wouldn't bring air support because they have AA, so that could work. That says minor victory because these guys are like a pretty strong guards unit. I'm trying to break down this unit because then I can bring more around this right side and we can kind of push from right to left without sort of triggering them having too much to worry about. We'll tactical battle this. So they're backing themselves up with a lot of helicopters, which is good. And then they've got some artillery. So we can set up our own counter battery as usual. And then it's going to be a lot of AA. So Tunguska's probably run forwards with like one T-64 on each road, plus an AA piece for each road. So we can do Tunguska's, and then we've also got those Borusas and Strelas. Then we'll need some recon. Try not to put the recon too far forwards on its own. And off we go.
Ждем цели указания.
Bring in a couple leaders to actually capture the points. So it's 240 morale worth. This could be a really good battle for us. Kills and stuff. Let's just not let the BRDM get too far ahead. Guska. Again here, same thing.
Проверка связи. Прием. Движение на горизонте.
Слушаю вас, командир. Есть попадание.
Двигаемся скрытно. Экипаж танка к бою готов. Разведвзвод, ваша разведка боем. Вперед!
Долетался. Кажется, это не наши.
Еще на чуть-чуть!
Долетался.
Borusa going wild.
Экипаж танка к бою. Так точно, товарищ
Nice.
командир. Торможу.
Орудие проверено и готово.
Хорошо горит.
Ведем наблюдение за небом. Есть попадание.
Good.
Жду новых указаний. Громко и четко.
Есть командир.
I'm doing more of this like landing bullshit where they land on the floor and it's a right pain in my ass. But we'll just bring in some Gavosticas that can arty with fire at will. Now sort of get enemy artillery to fire at us.
Водитель, быстрее. Ждем указаний. Ждем указаний.
Враг перед. Караул вручную. По местам. Ищем цель. Огонь по готовности.
At least we're in a better position faster than we were before. I just need to get this BMP2 in this sector. BMP1 can go here.
Будет разбит. Победа будет за нами. Жду новых указаний. Молодец, наводчик.
Gonna be an interesting fight.
По местам.
Кажется, это не наши.
Get some infantry to start pushing the left side early on.
Получен приказ стрелять по готовности.
Так точно, товарищ командир.
Кажется, это не наши.
Броня на связи. Разворачиваемся здесь. Пути. Боекомплекта больше нет.
Есть попадание.
На связи.
Ждем указаний.
Понял. Меняю позицию. Отбой. Движение на горизонте.
These Rover Milans that they're dropping,
Жду новых
those are
указаний.
a pain. Sure.
Ищем цель! Огонь по готовности!
OUTSKIRTS, farewell.
Враг перед!
I have a lot of OUTSKIRTS actually.
Есть попадание! Двигаемся скрытно! Ожидаем цели указания! Вперед! Огонь с коротких! Враг перед! Караул в ружье! Орудие проверено и готово! Броня на связи! Нормальные герои всегда... Цель поражена!
We're also going to get
На горизонте!
a bunch of infantry to push through the left side. Because last time we played on this map, a lot of infantry was moving through here, so putting that down would be nice.
Еще один готов! Удивить значит победить! К бою готов! Ищем цель! Огонь по готовности! Долетал! Товарищ командир? Так точно, товарищ командир! Проверка связи! Прием! Готов! Хорошо горит! Ожидаем воздушных или наземных целей. Торможу! Поехали! Есть попадание! Слушаю. День твой последний приходит! Буржуй! Шторможу! Жду ваших указаний! Надо было идти в связисты. Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Водитель, быстрее. Молодец, наводчик. Готовьтесь, противник замечен.
Ruined.
Хорошо горит! Назад! Назад! Громко и четко! Пулей туда! Я броня! Цель обнаружена! Орудия проверены и готовы!
And these two actually took some hits. Not sure from what, but we should fall back. I do have cubs, which can engage helicopters at a decent range, but probably not the best idea.
Ждем цели. Получен приказ стрелять по готовности. Хорошо горит. Слушаю вас, командир. Болванка! Движение на горизонт! Танки! Грязи не боятся! Броня на связи! Выходим на рубеж спешивания! Товарищ командир? Говорят, эта война будет быстрой! Молодец, наводчик! Жми назад! Погнали, ребята!
I got a bit ahead of myself there.
Жду ваших указаний! Задним ходом марш! Броня на связи! Выходим на рубеж спешивания! Ждем цели указания!
Pretty lucky that that didn't hit, but I think it went out of range.
Двигаемся! Цель захвачена! Огонь! Ждем указаний! Ждем указаний!
Oh, I've got to respect the 8 gems on the ground as well. Poor Barusa.
Кажется, это не наши! Проверка связи! Прием! Сдаем назад! Не теряем времени! Товарищ командир?
Выходим на рубеж спешивания. Может, чайку?
Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Орудие готово, командир. Газ заряжен. К бою готов. Проверка связи. Прием.
Нам вон туда.
Ожидаем воздушных или наземных целей. Я броня.
I'll have these
Цель
try and push
обнаружена.
through the trees.
Арбанам ведут сильный огонь. Давно хотел посетить там страну. Проверить бегом марш. Ищем цель. Огонь по готовности. Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться. По нам ведут сильный огонь. Выше нас только звезды. Молодец, наводчик. Второй взвод готов. Сделаем, товарищ командир. Готовим ПВО. Сейчас огонь! Торможу. Я броня. Цель обнаружена.
A lot of helicopters.
Ждем цели указания.
Try and get my Tunguska across. Maybe I can kill some of these. 30 morale right there.
Камня на камне не оставим. Слушаем ваши указания. Не теряем времени. Так держать, бойцы! Назад! Назад! Ждем указаний. Ждем указаний. Я на горизонте! Я ранен! Боекомплект пуст, товарищ командир. Есть попадание. Меняю
Nice.
позицию.
Bringing in these AT guns because
Притормози.
I thought they would be pretty useful to engage the enemy HGM carriers.
Погнали, ребята! Броня на связи! Моя рука не дрогнет. Ведем наблюдение за небом. Готовим ПВО. Сдаем назад. Аккуратно. Как по тарелочкам. Берегись! Берегись! На подходе.
They also sound very cool.
У всех есть слабые места. Пробил его!
Впереди противник.
Давно хотел посетить там страну. На связи. День твой последний приходит, буржуй! Боекомплекта больше нет! Я броня, цель обнаружена. Проверка связи, прием. Ждем указаний. Ждем указаний.
Nice. 2 for 2.
Ездили на учения.
We take a third one.
Долетал
Wow.
я.
К рейсу
Don't
готов,
mind if I do.
товарищ командир.
Я броня, цель обнаружена.
Alright, these Gavozdikas are all out of ammo, aren't they? Well, let's not waste ammo on them, we'll just buy more Gavozdikas.
Молодец, наводчик. К стрельбе готов. Ждем указаний. Ждем указаний. Вот и съездили на учения.
Эх, дорожка фронтовая.
По нам стреляют! Короткими перебежками. Слушаем ваши указания. Так, противотанковый взвод готов. Прикрываем пехоту! Давно хотел посетить там страну. Так, вас понял, выдвигаюсь. Хорошо горит. Я броня, цель обнаружена. Даже поехали.
Без тряски давай. И картошку ведешь.
Торможу.
It's a little bit of a tedious battle having to, especially with them having HGMs on the ground as well as in the air. It's a bit like I have to go about this quite kind of slowly to make sure that my Tunguskas and anti-air vehicles don't get taken out for
Оружие на изготовку.
the ground units.
Еще бы чуть-чуть! Сдаем назад.
Like, well, I guess before I kill the helicopters, really.
Орудия проверены и готовы.
But I also need to like make sure the Milan's dead first, so we can actually move up.
Поворот, не тормози. Мы здесь подождем.
Погнали, ребята! Прибавь скорости! Ходу! Удивить значит победить! Одним империалистом меньше! Проверить снаряжение! Сделаем, товарищ командир! Поворачивай! Поворачивай! Еще бы чуть-чуть! Слушаю! Есть попадание! Даем назад! Аккуратно!
Maybe I can kill that before it lands. Nice.
Приготовиться к бою! Мы едем! Стой! Сперва нужно осмотреться! Одним империалистом меньше! Оружие на изготовку! Развернем здесь наблюдательный пост! В ожидании приказа! Цель поражена! Готовьтесь, противник замечен! Так точно, товарищ командир! Громко и четко! Так держать, бойцы! Кажется, нам конец. Экипаж танка к бою готов! Боекомплекта больше нет! Движение на горизонте! Нас заметили!
I don't really want to overextend
Выдвигаемся!
with my Strela. Kinda need it though.
Ожидаем цели указания. Движение на горизонте! По нам ведут сильный огонь!
I guess I don't need it because it's not. They're not actually gonna kill any of these units with the links.
Мы готовились к этому дню. Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Водитель, быстрее. Боекомплекта больше нет. Проверка связи. Прием. Громко и четко. Приготовиться к атаке. Молодец. Врача. Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Готовим
They
ПВО.
might kill it with a ferret though. It's a pain.
К стрельбе готов.
I'll just have it fall back because
За родину.
the ferret's going to take forever to kill that anyway.
Я ранен.
I'm purposely not capping this so that I can get the
Одет по расписанию.
or the morale victory.
Царица полей слушает. Сближаемся! На связи. Задним ходом марш! Водитель. Врача! Проверка связи. Прием.
Greedy there.
Боекомплект
Very greedy. Should have just smoked it.
Меняю позицию. Вас понял. У нас потери. Готовьтесь, противник замечен. Есть попадание.
Oh, okay. I thought that was going for the T-64 and then it obviously wasn't. You kidding me? Well, that's pretty brutal.
Выше нас только звезды.
Заводи мотор, мы едем.
Короткими перебежками. Поворачивай, поворачивай. Движение на горизонте. На связи. Готовим ПВО. Вперед! Ищем цели! Движение на горизонте! По местам! Молодец, наводчик!
I'm going to let the BMP to stram into auto cannon range there. That Elixir Helm might have something to say about it though.
Движение на горизонте! Есть указание. Назад, назад, назад! Получен приказ стрелять по готовности. Взвод построен и ждет приказа.
Может, чайку? Заводи мотор. Едем.
Торможу! Горит! Слушаю вас, командир. Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Готов? Так точно, товарищ командир. Есть попадание. Погнали, ребята. Ждем цели указания. Задний...
Just landed it. Oh gosh. Don't do that to me. Oh no.
Молодец, наводчик.
Outplayed by the AI.
Орудие проверено и готово. Движение на горизонте. Долетался.
The thing is, when they're bringing them in twos like that, it's actually really scary because obviously one of them can sling an ATGM when I'm firing at the other one. Wow.
Орудие проверено и готово. У нас потери. Сближаемся. Долетался. На связи.
I'm seriously low on AA now. I think I have Iglas, right? I should bring those up.
Враг перед. Караул в ружье. Всем за разговорчики в строю. Боекомплекта больше нет. Слушаю. Едем и стреляем во все, что движется.
К рейсу готов, товарищ командир.
Готовьтесь, противник замечен. Отделение, стой. Слушаем ваши указания. Долетался.
На связи. Уверены, что там безопасно?
Долетался.
Maybe I should bring up the Cubs. Maybe defend the right side for me.
Прием. Взвод по короткими перебежками.
We're getting there. We're getting there. It's taking a little while, but
Враг перед. Орудие
I guess
проверено
because
и готово.
having fun shooting stuff down.
Тыловое обеспечение на связи.
У нас потери.
Поехали.
Долетался.
Тормози. Мы здесь подождем.
Слушаю. Едем и стреляем. Здесь всех перестреляют. Все ранены. Хватит сидеть. Долетался. Есть попадание. Есть указания, командир.
There's a few more kills to be had over on this right side, so let's just go get them.
Выходит, кажется, это не такси заказывали. Огонь по готовности. Нас заметили! Движение долетался. Орудие проверено и готовы. Нас заметили! Пулей туда! Ожидаем цели указания. К маневру готов. Вперед! Движение на горизонте! У новых указаний. Разведка боем! Вперед! Служу Советскому Союзу! По местам!
Впереди противник. Нам
Only need to kill one more hell arm.
По вашему приказу взвод построен.
All landed at the moment, so it's a bit awkward.
Обнаружен противник. На связи. Проверка связи. Прием. Жду ваших указаний. Движение на горизонте. Двигайтесь. Так им.
Okay, that'll do. Phew. Alright, 236 kills, 12 losses. Not bad, honestly. Losing a couple of those AA pieces is wild. Look at that Tunguska. Mental. Yeah, we lost Tunguska, Zrela, Barusa, but yeah, it happens. How is that unit not dead? Okay, 0 strength, nice. This one took a lot of hits, but honestly is looking pretty good otherwise. Yeah, I mean, all of the Lynx Hellarms, the Lynx Phytos are dead. So I would say that worked out okay. Right, now at least we have a little space here that I can move in another force, like the Desanigi here, or maybe even just like this armored unit. And then we can make an attack from that position. That won't be so scary for them to reinforce. And then we get another really strong battle like that where we take out a lot of morale all in one go. And that's going to basically disorganize like anything that was involved previously. And if not, you know, like this unit is already 4 out of 8 fatigue. This one's 4 out of 8 fatigue. These would all be disorganized. So if they join the battle, of course. It's going to be, yeah, interesting to work out, but let's just get some more troops up into Hanover from here. I think I can start shifting these guys into position. Take as much ground as we can. Let's see, where do these need to go? That was kind of in the way. This artillery is not going to be able to do anything this turn anyway. Just shift all of these up. Okay. Yeah, and unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode, what we'll do is continue our attacks on this front. Try and break down these forces, because we're getting very, very close to Hanover. Then we'll see if there's any other attacks we can make in the middle, although I don't think there is because of the fatigue. Definitely on the right-hand side, though. So we may just plow into these forces here. All right, well, otherwise, score's looking good. Especially once we flip Hanover, we'll get an extra +20, they'll lose 20. So I think in terms of getting a total victory for the campaign, that's on track. Yeah, good stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.